Hello everyone, this is Steve with the Free Bullion Investment Guide. Today is the 13th of October and I'm doing a review and price analysis for both gold and silver again. Again, I would do them separately, but for the lack of repeating myself over and over again doing two different videos, I'm just going to throw them both into one. So in silver and gold, we had basically the same patterns. We had a falling wedge pattern. Both were broken to the upside, and I believe they were broken to the upside. I mean, gold was barely broken to the upside, to be quite honest with you, but silver, we can clearly see that it was broken to the upside. Now, the reason behind that was that the market was expecting to see more rate cuts out of the Fed, that they were going to get that kind of language out of the minutes. But I stated it in my last video that I didn't think that that was going to happen. And so I expected the price of silver and gold, for that matter, to move up, break the patterns that I showed you in last week's video, and move up higher, break, as I just said, breaking the patterns, and then start to move down when the market didn't hear what they wanted to say, wanted to get out of the minutes. So that's what we had in the review of both gold and silver. As we can see, gold, the price of gold just moved slightly higher, breaking it, but not really, in my point of view. And for the outlook for gold and silver, for gold, I see a channel, and in a way, I kind of see a descending channel for silver as well. But I mean, anything can happen. I mean, we have a new round of QE happening with the Fed because the repo market is really, it's just not good. And the QE is there to help the market stay afloat, really. I mean, things are getting bad, but on the other hand, we also have a possible trade deal, and if that trade deal goes through, we'll likely see gold and silver, for that matter, going down. But let me show you what I see in silver first for its outlook, and then I'll show you gold. So in silver kind of, when I drew these lines the first time I looked at silver, I was like, it looks like a channel. But then as I looked further, as I extended the lines out more, it's really a long falling wedge. The lines, since they come together, it's clearly a falling wedge. But if you look at the MACD and the RSI, they both look like that we might see some downward movement. It may come early next week when we hear possibly there might be something between China and the U.S. with a trade deal. They've been talking about a phase 1 deal. So if we get that, we may see gold and silver fall down. But again, this is a positive sign. This is a positive pattern for the price of silver, so we should see it break to the upside. But it does have, it's sitting on basically 1750 right now, 1755. But when it breaks, it will likely find resistance at 1865. Now for gold, like I just showed you a few minutes ago, I see a channel, a descending channel for the price of gold. But if we zoom in here a little bit, you can find a falling wedge. If you look at the 4-hour chart, which is where I'm at right now. So you can find, I got the wrong, anyways, right there we go. So we have a falling wedge for the price of gold. So it could clearly break out of this channel. That would be a great sign if it did. we do also, like I was just talking about in the silver analysis, that we do have the trade talks happening, and if we get any kind of deal, we'll likely see gold maybe even deny this pattern and continue to trade inside this new descending channel that it has found itself trading inside. So that's it for this week's review and analysis for gold and silver. I look forward to talking to you again next week. Take care and God bless.